So they saying that Lil Durk, the main guy, they saying they gonna hit it with some more charges, right? More body charges, really. So at first they started off with some type of evidence they had and they didn't have. They said the man should have hit. They ain't never had no receipts. All they said is they had a text message saying, "Don't put nothing in my name." Other than that, what's up for that? Is they moving the goalposts? Is they digging it deep into a hole? What is it? What y'all think the Fed's on with this?
Yeah, he could. You got a confidential informant that the FBI won't release.
Well, they need some of these people out here. They need some of them leaders. He'll be back out. That's what I tell you.
Jam been the #1 contender to be the informant. Do y'all think that's who it is?
No, because the informant is still locked up. If you read the initial indictment, the informant was beating a gun charge in Chicago, and that's what caused him to flip. Because when you read the original indictment, Durk's lawyer was like, "Well, how can we even verify this man is true? He fighting a gun charge. He'll say whatever to get out."
Right.
So then the FBI went back to him. The dude gave them certain locations of a trap house. I think it was like in Atlanta, with guns and all kind of stuff. They raided it, got the guns. Now you show that you're credible because you didn't gave us a drop. So the FBI is now telling Durk lawyer like, nah, this dude is actually really credible. It just so happened it took him to beat a gun case for him to be credible.
Wow.
But now you don't want to release his name because of safety, because apparently he's affiliated with OTF at one point in time. Apparently he's not anymore, but there was a time that he was affiliated.
Now, let me ask you this question, right? Because I know how the Feds play. So I know that they're being there prepping somebody that ain't never met Durk in his life besides one time bumping into him on a bus or just from around the way. It could be somebody that Durk actually don't even kick it with like that, and they just rehearsed them to tell a real lie and snitch on somebody to get them locked up. You think it's a play like that going on? You think it's a genuine snitch that actually been playing a role in something, and now he tells on
the Feds got him, man.
Yeah, it gotta be genuine. How'd you know the location of the trap spot?
Right.
They gonna have enough on your ass. But see, them niggas wiggling out all type of shit though. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, especially in the state. But as far like the Feds go, bro, I don't know. I just feel like I know that they'll have folks that sit there and never seen your day in life and lie for you. Yeah.
But see, and that's where Durk's lawyer was going at, was saying like, how do we even know this nigga is credible? Because remember, they wouldn't release who it was. They only released what they found. So Durk's immediately went to identity, like, man, this nigga lying. He must have went through. So then when it was like, well, actually, the reason we found y'all in Atlanta, he dropped the location through the text messages that we got from him that he's talking to a code name.
Right.
The code name he was talking to was the same code name used with the shooters with Lil Pop.
Right.
So it's like, it's a lot of coincidences for us to say the nigga just making up shit. Now, it's going to be interesting at the trial to see who it was. That's going to make everybody shocked because they thought it was Jam, but it's not.
Let me ask y'all this question though, right? Because everybody thinking like, Durk gotta pay them dudes to do something in revenge for King Von. Like he gotta pay one of them or owe one of them something. When they all homies, they probably was a closer homie than Durk was to King Von. And family in some cases. So why would Durk have to pay them to do anything to anybody over King Von?
I mean, but do you remember originally the issue was they were not sliding for King Von.
Right.
So then his brother gets killed, and then nobody slid for his brother. I think if the brother came first. No, the brother came after, right?
Too.
Was it that? Yeah.
All this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I know from the verse. This is why I know. I know from the verse. The next day they was down 2 people.
Okay. So remember when his brother gets killed,
right?
Stephon Mack gets murdered because Stephon Mack is allegedly involved, was there with the whole thing. Because remember, all this happened after FBG Duck, right? So it's like, okay, boom, we have that situation happen, and then now this dude is now admitting in a plea deal, yes, the reason I killed Stephon Mack was because I was paid. I was promised payment.
Right.
So now the FBI's finna link that payment came from Durk.
Right.
So now we're proving a pattern that we have text messages with you and Mona Duke arguing saying y'all niggas not sliding. So now we're saying, well, they weren't sliding. That upsetted you to the point that you recruited new YNs and then you paid them to go. You get what I'm saying? So it's like now the nigga he taking the 30, 35 year deal. That's 30 years without snitching. Minimum 30 to 35. Now, if you tell, we might can bump that down to 15.
Right.
And you young. So what do you want to do?
Yeah. And they also said him and Bayzoo was paying witnesses $75,000 apiece.
That's my
That
point.
just came out.
That's my point. So it's like you got all these accusations of promise of payment, but they're getting paid because they're posting it online.
Right.
They're saying, oh well, we promised like if you do this, we'll give you a chain, and then you post the chain online.
Right.
So what do you think the prosecution gonna think? Like, so was that the chain that was promised to you when you woo?
Right.
Or was this the money you get what I'm saying? Yeah, Durk, I ain't gonna lie to you. Durk is pretty much cooked.
Well, see, Durk was on the bond type shit. So really, that's why Bond had to get out of the way. He had in my head, Durk, how the hell he got out?
What about
it was over for Durk.
You don't think that Vaughn did that to himself? You don't think he put himself in that situation?
Vaughn was the real leader. Durk wasn't the real leader. Vaughn really turned Durk out. He turned him into a whole nother nigga.
I mean, can you be a leader if you can you be a leader if you don't got no bodies? Can you be a leader of niggas that have bodies if you don't have none?
No, because you got to run with the type of niggas you run with. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you can't be no leader with them type of niggas.
Right, we heard what the hustler said yesterday about the body.
Well, you gonna end up with a body hanging with them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
But they say they was protecting them. They is protectors. The niggas with the body.
I mean, yeah.
That was the young nigga said for real. That young nigga for real.
I mean, that's not a bad thing.
Nah,
You too old to be trying to walk a nigga down.
Nah, this nigga was saying like how he was saying like King Bun had the most bodies, so he felt like he was gonna protect.
The more bodies you have, the more protector you are.
Yeah.
That sounds like some. That sound like that's your nigga type shit. That's what that shit.
It was a kid in here that said that yesterday.
That sound like that's your nigga or something. Like my man gonna protect me. Get your little weird ass on. Get your little weird ass on somewhere. Like the fuck? My man gonna protect me. Get your little sassy ass on somewhere.
I said, like, yo, he gonna protect.
It was wild, but he definitely is on whack.
Yeah.